First blood. Both ways.
So someone else that can benefit from the buff from Magnus there. And another carry, like you mentioned, nice and greedy. Very solid late game now.
Horrendous. They're putting so much pressure onto this guy. He's 4 assets right now, and most of those are devours.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing down bottom. They're putting a lot of pressure on this troll, and they're going to have another fight. FY locked in the shackles, tosses the Elder Titan back, and he's going to head back towards the tower. Rotation from X-Nova might be enough to keep him alive. PPD not going to find the kill, but on the other side, it's Ame. He'll finish off Ace. Saxa will chase him down, put in a little bit of extra damage.
Yeah, because his skill build's a little bit different. He wouldn't even have Scorched Earth, right? He'd be like 202 instead.
Yep.
It's definitely good like that, but at the same time, like, Mag can also, like, he spent so much time without even having Empower, or, you know, he has other options as well. He can just push the wave and pull and stuff,
So 28-12 on Magnus may prove worth it. Pangolier mid lane, that's a solo kill for XM.
Wow, before level 6, I'll head an Arcane Rune. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that'll help. Down bottom, maybe a go on Ace. Some ranged axes from Ame. X-Nova ready to follow up. FY's there with an avalanche toss combo, but FY is taking huge damage. Shackles stop the Troll Warlord, and that'll keep Ace alive. Now PPD on the run. He'll survive also as we move into a pause.
He's going.
Great part about Gyro, Trent. You right-click like a carry, and you got magic damage like a support.
Something else.
Call down, might connect on 3 here, but nice spark rate. Slow things down. FY with an avalanche toss combo. They'll get the kill onto Saxa. Now diving PPD. They don't want to commit for it. XM out of mana.
He wants that Empower. They want to go for a kill. And they don't have any vision of this, so he's just
FY starts things off. Avalanche toss. 33. Scorched Earth already been deployed. And it might actually be enough. No RP, obviously. Range axes connect. 2 TP rotations now from NiP. Shackles the other way onto Ame, but PPD tanks a shockwave in return. Ame thinking about a dive here. They know Doom doesn't have Scorched Earth. Instead, they might just turn on to Peter. He's darn low. FY on the backside, grabs him with a toss. They need one more, and they've got it. Now 33. Again, hungry. He's dropped the Doom onto the Troll. Swashbuckle falls a bit short. Now the Rolling Thunder. They might find a kill on Magnus, and it seems they will, thanks to the shockwave. Is Ame actually going to fall? It's going to be close, but no. 8 HP. He lives.
Level 6. Likewise, same thing with Ace here. And they have lots of dire vision around here. Doesn't look like the Radiant see too much here. They move in for Ace.
Ame starts things off with some axes. Now toss back right into the fray, but PPD, he's there, and he's got shackles onto Ame. XM also making the rotation as well as Fada. This is huge, but NiP running low on resources. They've lost Ace, but they've gotten the kill onto Ame. This Rolling Thunder doing a lot of work in the back line. Saxa was put to sleep. He's now woken up, and he'll beeline it back into the trees. Unfortunately for him, clipped by an avalanche, toss forward, trying to stomp path to safety. One more auto attack. XL stick charges, not going to be enough for the homing missile.
Yeah, they're not going to double back for the toss, because I guess he just didn't have enough mana. That they're thinking.
Bounty runes. That's Bada still able to grab it despite the avalanche. PPD taking huge damage, and that's a killing spree now for XM, though on the other side, X-Nova was finished off by Fata. Bounty runes did all Fata.
Now, I guess. I wonder why that's better than Necro 1.
Don't know.
Checking it.
I can't think of a good reason. More easier build-up.
I mean, that definitely comes out faster. It feels like, you know, these Arc Warden players, they want the same thing.
PPD up top. That's going to be a freebie. Yeah, I mean, it comes out faster, but it's also just an easier build-up. Like, you get more value along the way. Whoa, from downtown, a long toss onto the gyro. He gets doomed up. He'll just head back to safety, or at least try to. The rest of the team trying to figure out, do we commit or do we run? And it's Fata with the Rolling Thunder that sets up the kill onto Chalice. Stomp going to fall a little bit short. Ame and FY trying to beeline it back to their side of the river, and at least one of them will make it. This Tiny seems he'll be left behind. The spark rates slowing him down. At double damage, not going to be able to save him. Maybe thinking about a deny into Roche. Not going to happen. 3-3 secures the kill, and now they're going to get an extra on top. Bane throws his life away to make it a double. The Doom Gyrocopter did live, though. However, we've got wards. Objective Dota, they're going to grab...
Yeah, Drum's definitely not one that's too bad for doubling up. Totally fine.
Yep. It's not a huge deal. I just think of it as relatively uncommon that you see teams
Peter is just
will commit for it. Yeah, we're going to see LGD up top. PPD fed one away, but the battle for the bounties will draw some more blood up in the top section.
Precious bump.
Port's dying for bounties, typical. Mag, well, yeah, and Ace, oh boy. He is so close to death.
It's nighttime. Don't think they have any idea yet. There's Chalice over the tree line. RP into call down. Not much 33 can do to save his Arc Warden, and Ace is done for. On the other side, Ame could suffer a similar fate. He's been doomed. A lot of damage coming his way, and the best they can hope for, I think, at this point, is going to be a deny on him. Saxa also gets brought down in the fray. Chalice getting credit for that one. The troll actually lived through it again. I can't believe it. That's a heartbreaker for the dude.
Yeah, he popped his ulti right before Style Pango. Has the Maelstrom, but now he's going to go back for the Greaves.
Yeah.
He did have his Arcanes nice and early.
Yeah. Fight might not feel ideal, but I think it does help in these kind of mid-game fights. We'll see Tiny get initiated on here, but just offsetting some of that mid-game power of the Giant.
Yeah,
not only scouting, but... I mean, is there a better spell than Stomp in terms of delaying Roche? Whoa, that's an RP. Solo on the Doombringer. It's a 3v1 in the enemy jungle. 3-3 going to try to run away as best he can, but I don't think he's going to have anywhere to go. Out of runway, FY is just going to cut it. Secure a kill for him. Handle that pretty well also. Oh, yeah. Point. Maybe Ace has done the math on how much XP and gold he was likely to feed away with Necro units, and it didn't check out. We'll see Ame initiated on here in the mid. Slept, doomed, Earth Splitter. They dropped the whole arsenal on that guy. Now on the other side, it'll be X-Nova. He gets off one brain stab, but only buys him about half a...
Not this, like, you know, remember when you could, like, solo Roche just by ward trapping him and stuff? And,
yeah. It's not quite a Slardar ult.
No.
Up top, it's like we could see some initiation. PSG.LGD in pursuit. They did get a stun onto the Arc Warden. Chalice, he finds the RP. Call down will still connect, and Ace gets ripped apart. Nice pick. Maybe thinking about Roche. He's also got these Spark Wraiths here, so Roshan is pretty well covered by the Dire this game. Saxa charges up the high ground, double damage rune on, but he may be the first casualty. They're not going to commit much for the fight, but they do still get it with a call down. BKB popped by XM, and some roster wards deployed, but now Ame's here, and this is not the fight NiP were hoping for. They do get a kill on Chalice, but they've lost 3, including their Arc Warden, and now they're going to lose their Pango. Doom onto the Gyrocopter. XM is just kiting him around, and 33 is now low on options. He's just going to try to TP out. It might be successful. It'll be close, and he gets it.
That MKB, if that is what he wants, it's going to be pretty gross. He's definitely just trying to deal with the Arc Warden bubbles, but Peter's coming in from the side.
Uh-oh. Tower goes down. Peter's going to get caught. PSG.LGD were ready and waiting. Wards do go down, but a beautiful call down gets set up, connects on a few. BKBs get deployed. Fada in the back line doing a lot of work, but now Fiend's Grip kind of stops him dead in his tracks. 33 will finish off the Bane, but a nice RP connects on 2. Do they have the damage to finish this off? This Gyro is lining it up, but 33 is still alive. They've lost X-Nova and lost Chalice. Finally, Ace falls. Fada in the trees looks like he could survive. Gyro with a Yule Scepter will get slowed down as well. NiP somehow hang on to that fight, and it ends a pretty even trade. Maybe not done yet. They jump back in onto Ame. He hangs around a bit too long to farm, caught by the Echo Stomp, and this should be a dead troll Warlord. XN, he comes back in. Now he gets doomed. The compounding losses for LGD. He's going to fall as well.
That's a 7x streak.
But I think it was worth it because it broke up the fight where the LGD heroes that were sitting right there were like, oh shit, does he have backup? Let's kill the Shadow Storm. We'll see a fight up top, so we'll hold that thought. FY was shackled up. Now is that a Shiva's Guard come out on the Doom? Sure is. I don't think FY is going to make it out of this one. He does have a lot of reinforcements nearby, but they're not going to commit for the fight.
And constantly throwing the Spirit, they're covering with Spark Wraiths, and LGD know this too, so they're going to try and bait out Ame.
Oh, RP only connects on the Doom, and now the Hex the other way. Roster wards as well, but BKBs get deployed. They find the kill on Fada to start this one off. PPD in an awful position now as he channels the Shackles. Does secure the kill onto Chalice, so maybe worth giving away his life. But it is LGD that take a 2-for-1 trade here in the mid as Fada finally gets shut down.
I don't know, there's this looming inevitability this game that I feel like LGD are just going to win.
I don't disagree, although they will catch the Bane. Roster wards deployed, however.
I mean, they're close enough to hit Roche, I guess. It's fighting.
You're right. Not an item
can't
we
first
see
down
all too much, but
easily.
Chalice might have a catch here. BKB does get used by 33 to counteract the RP. Now they're going to go in on the Tiny. NiP actually want to fight this. Our PSG.LGD ready for it. Ame jumps in on the low ground. They will catch the Shadow Shaman. Call down almost enough. Gets picked up by the Guardians, but still does fall. On the other side, this troll is chasing deep. He gets doomed and just obliterated. Chalice charges forward, but without an RP, not much he can do besides retreat. Now 33 blinks in, and they should be able to get this kill onto the Magnus. No, beautiful combination with the Avalanche, and he blinks out. NiP hunting for more. They won't find it. One camp closest to the base.
Yeah. And they just, like, how are you ever going to burst down through the... I mean, the NiP are really smart. That's why he has the Aegis, right? They only have it for now 30 seconds. That's why they're forced to jump.
Well, Doom jumps in, gets it onto Gyro, but Gyro does BKB beforehand. Both teams very spread out. It looks like X-Nova will be the one that's caught.
Chalice? Oh,
he's going to buy back. Chalice pump fakes an RP.
Yeah, they had vision. I feel like LGD really wanted to force that there. They're going to try and actually smoke out here over these next 2 minutes. That's why the Bane's buying back, because they want to fight when there's no Doom.
I definitely understand it. I mean, if you're LGD in that situation, you know you have to get out of your base. This could be a dieback for the Bane, though. He gets put to sleep, and X-Nova's dead. Roster wards come down. RP does connect on the Arc Ward and skewer back, but do they have the damage to finish him off? Ame trying to get the Pangolier, and he does. Ace trying to walk away. A homing missile is going to chase him down, and he falls. It looks like this will be PSG.LGD's fight as they grab 3, but PPD finishes off the...
Done.
And he's got the right items for it, too.
Yeah,
Satanic Maelstrom.
All right, here we go.
The Axer
with the big Doom.
FY jumps in. He gets picked up with Doom getting obliterated. Barely gets the BKB off. Worth that RP from Chalice to set up the kill. And that is 33 on the sideline. As the Tempest double, they're chasing after there. Soxa goes south. Chalice actually losing the duel against the Tempest double, but that's okay. They'll finish it off.
Ace stopped running.
And continue to pursue. They found the real Ace. This is just a straight dead Arc Warden now.
What? He just stopped? Well, looks like they're just going straight down the mid.
Seems like it. Ame in the front lines. FY jumps in, starts things off on Pango. That's a hell of a target if you can finish him off. He does survive, though. Guardians will pick him back up. There's the Rolling Thunder. Doom has been deployed, comes out onto the troll, and he's getting knocked around by this Pango. I don't know if he'll be able to live through it, but XM, he is still pretty healthy. 3 down on the side of LGD. This is NiP's fight all day. 2 buybacks have been used already. XM now on the run, being chased down by a Spark Wraith, but he will be able to survive. The freshly bought back troll.
He's coming in without showing it. They're not going to know this Doom is back up.
Very smart plays here. Roche falling very quickly, though. Troll can bring it down so quick. Now the Doom jumps in, and this Troll, he's surprised, and it very well could be a dieback there. XM in the front lines doing a lot of AoE damage, breaking into 2 fights as PPD will be the first to go down. Troll running up the high ground, desperately trying to get away, but he gets finished off by Fada as he jumps to the high ground, looking to grab Chalice as well. It's going to be ring around the Rosie, around the shrine. Now up to the high ground, Doom joining the fray, and that'll be a dieback for the Magnus. 2 down for...
If not the game, but it should just be game. I have no idea how you defend that. And there, the 3-3 refresher, hidden, easy game.
Wow.
Troll's just like, I mean, why would you pop ultis that Troll, right? There's no way. And yeah, they just got bodied.
No, I mean... There is a world where you think, okay, Doom's got money, what's he going to buy next? He probably wants a refresher, but trying to guess that timing, and right there, you feel like you're safe. I mean, we've talked a lot about players thinking a step ahead. That's it right there.
Yeah.
And I think they are going to try to end straight for the tier 4s, just skipping this mid lane of barracks. Roster wards have been deployed. They've got 50 seconds until Magnus and Troll are back up. Tiny jumps in, almost finds a kill on PPD, but he will get picked up thanks to the Guardian Greaves. FY goes down, and it seems that this might actually be the end. After 45 minutes of a topsy-turvy game, NiP in good shape to finish off the throne.
3-3 just, he controlled this whole game, honestly. He led the whole game in net worth for the vast majority of it. Got a great start, despite, like, that's the thing with this Bane, too, though, that I meant earlier on. It's like, no matter how much you try and slow down Doom, it just doesn't matter. This hero farms so much.
Gyro making his final stand as the throne explodes. NiP, game number 1 in this best of 3 upper bracket. One win away.
Just because like they kind of fit this timing. I don't know what it is. It's just like the heroes just are ready to play at the same time, and like Queen gives that early game space to the lone druid. It's pretty good. And now, but yeah, this is quite the strat here from 3-3. Let's get him 2 waves basically for free. But Ame is very tanky, right? Naga starts with 7 armor, so she's happy to come in here and dish it out between these 2 heroes.
And she's pretty fast, too. 325 without boots. She can scoot around.
So that courier was running the whole way down through here, and it looks like Peter caught it. I'm not sure
with his life. Maybe back the other way. Bottom next with a decent stun. Roll forward. Socks on the Earth Spirit. Trying to set this one up, but they might not have the damage. XM on the run. He will finally fall. Goatman picks it up, a 1-for-1.
They also had the lucky shot early on too, so whenever he was enfeebled, he'd like be disarmed for longer and slowed for longer and stuff too, so that's kind of interesting.
Well, that's something. FY TPs to the tower. Looks like Soxa was trying to take that taxi ride back to the well.
But he did get it, and FY didn't get anything for it, right? He didn't get any experience or gold because he didn't get the tag on him.
Oh yeah, you're right. He didn't hit him. Yeah.
Oh, XM. Woohoo! Now this will be curious. I'm not sure if spooky.
Definitely a little worried for this Ursa right now. They are also shutting down the Razor's farm though, and now they're going to initiate an XM in a lot of trouble. He's going to fall.
These early 2-1-2s, it's like they're trying to bait NiP to leave the tri-lane. And I guess this also comes from the fact they picked an Earth Spirit, so there's no one who can really help Ace. And yeah, this is a nice play with the haste rune. Yeah, FY should be able to help get this one and hands it over to Chalice.
Yep. Nice evo.
Bottom mid lane here just shows up at level 4.
Kind of peculiar, but now Chalice jumps in. He's level 6. That's going to be a Rolling Thunder onto 33. Getting a lot of good stunts here as Ame joins the fray. No point in ensnare, but they've got the damage, and Chalice rewarded for his rotation.
Yeah, no boots, so he couldn't do that last second shift over as the boots were not on the hero at the time.
Still a good rotation, and now Fada looks like he'll fall as well. PSG.LGD get a double.
Easy for Chalice. I think he might have just salved up during that edict being left over, though, unfortunately.
Uh-oh, TPD, he's got some shackles on Razor, but it might cost him everything.
Dude, Chalice. He's everywhere. I guess the attack speed was the big thing, right? Because it was 40 attack speed from the hand of Midas. So he's basically just getting the attack speed via 2 pairs of gloves.
All right, fight breaks out. PPD on the back line. Going to get taken out by XM, it looks like. But on the other side, Chalice gets off the Rolling Thunder. He's going to chase down 33. FY in pursuit. Can Excellent Avalanche will have a toss. X-Nova even joining the party as 33 will be sure to get brought down. XM, I thought that was going to be... Or, you know, the farm speed math-wise compared to the cost of the recipe for the Midas. Very interesting.
I think it's just it's like the long-term benefit, right?
Yeah.
As they instantly kill PVD with that ward behind the tower, which he had thrown a sentry down for. But it's just like throughout the whole game, you don't really want to be missing that 40 attack speed for entangles.
And because Midas is a sunk cost, you can still use those gloves later, like you said. You know, treads, whatever else, your helms. Up top, 33. He's in the danger zone. He's going to get off a nice fear, but it's not going to do that much. Chalice is just rolling.
I'm trying to say this guy's not the tankiest for, because I'll die on that hill.
No, I'm trying to say in this situation, your tanky 4 is looking pretty squishy. At level 4. At 12 minutes. They're going to jump in onto the Bane. Level 6, he's going to get brought down. So that'll be a little pick-me-up. If they fall behind, they have great objective takers. They're going to utilize it here for this Tier 1. PSG.LGD, though, will mount a response. No Naga Siren ulti leveled up. Rolling Thunder all the way through. PPD going to be in some trouble, taking a lot of damage. They can't finish him off quite yet. They do get the tower and trade away their Shadow Shaman. Now Earth Spirit, he's going to be the target. Fiend's Grip utilized there. Both supports down on the side of the Dire.
In the game, he was up to like 30. I feel like he was like 38 or something and 12. Like he was a ton of denies, ton of last hits. The Ursa had nothing to really do, and then he just started rotating. FY got a lot of space too early on. Like he was giving that lane to the bottom when the Razor started moving towards the jungle a little bit more.
With Earth, connects on 2. FY the one maybe left behind here. The Diabolic Edict. Plenty of damage to secure.
I feel like they missed an opportunity here from LGD. They knew they were all there, and they were all just kind of sitting here farming. I feel like they could have put some pressure top. Xnova has just been living in that area, back and forth up top.
Oop. Yeah, Razor gonna get brought down.
TP on the Bane, no TP on the Naga. Oh my god, they got those 2 or 3.
And they're not even gonna get the tower mid.
They actually don't have a TP on anyone.
Oh my gosh, they're actually going to get a tier 3 out of this. NiP get away with murder, but now can they get out? Naga Siren does have an ultimate to try to break up this retreat. Ace going to be caught by the ensnare. Fada TPs, and they might just leave 33 high and dry. Fiend Script secures the kill back there onto the Ursa. FY does end up getting brought down inside all the chaos, but the bear falls before the lone druid himself. Fleshrack. Go with his Yule Scepter. Top lane, initiation onto Saksa. For Earth Spirit, going to be 2v1'd. And without any options, we'll get finished off by a toss from FY. And down bottom, Xnova will suffer a similar fate. Looks like
to keep your own net worth up when you're playing with her. And despite all the D wards they've gotten, look at these sentries they've dropped down here. They actually managed to plant 2 sentries that don't get that high ground ward. Oh, sorry. That we're going to miss it.
NiP, they are on the hunt. Guardian Greaves picked up by Pango. FY in a position to try to counter-initiate here. He does jump in, gets an avalanche on 3, toss combo onto Saksa, almost enough for the kill. Song of the Siren will set this up. They should be able to finish off the Earth Spirit, but will they get more? Yes, indeed. Fleshrack buys himself a second with the Yules, but a double kill secured for the Razor. LGD respond. Just
think about Roche. I mean, like, they have the space for it, but unfortunately, they don't really have the heroes to kill it. I mean, Naga's a lot better at it than she used to be, but I don't think they have the actual damage. And now they are going to find 3-3. The only problem is there's nothing to bounce off of up here is Pango. You definitely do not burst down.
He found enough. He gets that second stun. Now Xnova's here. Bear also going to rotate in. PPD falls elsewhere on the map. Saksa going to have to roll away as the lone druid sure to fall. 2 down now inside of the Dire. Magnetize. And I think Saksa will be clear. Maybe not. FY closes the gap. Gets kicked away, but now Ame in pursuit. Connects with an ensnare. Fada on the other side. Can't do much, and that's going to be 3 dead. LGD. NiP, any opening?
Even thinking about a hard lead.
Here we go. FY, he jumps in, gets the initiation, instantly hexed as a counter. Chalice, without the ultimate, not able to do too much, but here's your BKB from XM. Man's up onto the Ursa, and the bear will fall.
Yeah, that's definitely true, because lanes, lanes pushed equals information. So if the lanes are being shoved out that far and you have this extra vision from all of your creeps, it makes the gank squad a lot easier for the other 4 heroes. As maybe they'll just quickly clean up Saksa. And basically the same spot he died last time. Oh, speaking of dying in the same spot, it's Ace.
Exact same story. Looks like pretty much the same ending as well. Ace tries to...
Regeneration. Suffering, but the flesh is kind of you.
Slice of life.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a little scary having a hard position 1 draft. Wow, that is the real Ame.
Uh-oh, his team is smoked up, wrapping around. It's sort of bait, also kind of an opportunity for NiP, who's going to get the jump, and they'll go in onto Fada. He manages to pop the BKB, but a big Rolling Thunder from Chalice Not too much to bump off of. XM also coming in the back line. NiP just getting ripped apart. They're trying to Delta split and just mitigate the losses. Still all 5 alive, but running low on gas. The Song of the Siren comes out. We'll lock a few of these heroes in place. And that should be enough to get the kill on Ace. These 2 bears left behind. The big targets that PSG.LGD really want anyhow. Fiend's Grip deployed. And both bears will...
Dire's top tower.
I feel like Chalice has just gotten so much value out of this Pango ult this game.
He's 9-1-12 too. He's had a fantastic match.
Gonna split some pressure here, chipping away that tier 3 mid. Also, they will go in onto Fada. Another BKB charge used. More than enough to keep him alive, but it just feels like this Lesh is not doing that much damage anymore. The Guardian Greaves able to mitigate a lot of it. Ace with his BKB jumps in, doing what damage he can. Chalice getting low, but not gonna fall. Saksa and Fada both in the grave. Buyback now used by to try to defend this tier 3. NiP desperately trying to hang on. No Rost awards for 30.
There's no BKB on this Ursa though. He just can't fight.
Not even close to the Basher. Tier 3 falls, and they're going to have to sacrifice this top lane of Barracks. Maybe with the lone Druid up in 5, they can mount a defense elsewhere. I don't know if LGD are going to stick around. Seems like they will, though. Ame front line now. 3k gold. Butterfly up next. They're just looking at this Naga like, how do we kill this guy? Tier 3
10
mid.
seconds. BKB on Leshrac. 20 seconds for the Ursa.
Rost awards now. Try to slow things down. PPD caught by an ensnare. Well, that's a long time to be locked in place. Ame just juices him. Buyback from PPD used pretty much right away. Fiend Script from the low ground. X-Nova. A lot of damage into the Lesh.
And Ace had one decent chance to blink in there when the Razor was trying to focus down the Shaman wards, and he got an instant halberd. Yeah, that'll be a pick mid though into X-Nova. And Ame's on the run.
As he's looking to grab a few more, it's just FY and Ame right now. They do have a Song of the Siren. Saksa taking a lot of damage, but wow, they're putting the hurt into Ame. They bring him down to about half, but there's the Song. Ace, he's got a BKB. Unfortunately, it doesn't last long enough, and he gets put back to sleep. They might try to turn, but he blinks back. Rolling Thunder forward. Chalice, what's he going to commit for? He's going straight in, but oh no! He gets stuck.
Good thing he took the 2-second shield crash talent.
Well, happens to best.
Dude, Ace is on the run for these bounties. Oh no!
Got a shrine nearby, but they're going to be able to slow him down with stuns. And now Ace is killed.
Though this Naga pick actually did a lot. Even though it was like kind of a weird game for the Naga, she peaked really early. Her net worth was absolutely insane. And it felt like she just had a Manta and then suddenly a Diffusal and then almost instantly a Heart. And then she got a Heart and an Aegis at the same time. It's just like, well done. Yeah, and then that fight actually went bad for them.
I think the build that he went for was really good too. Like the early Wraith bans just stat up because it gives her the ability to participate if needed. We'll hold that thought though as the fight breaks out. Saksa rolls in. They get some wards down. It's a low, tiny FY does fall. It's an okay start to the fight for NiP, all things considered, but Fada getting repelled all the way back to as well. XM goes in. He might have had glasses on, but this is space created. They're going to focus him while the rest of his team focuses on the tier 3. 2 buybacks used by PSG.LGD. They'll just TP to that bottom shrine. And it seems like they want to end this here. They know those 2 heroes in the grave don't have buybacks. Now the Fiend Script on Ursa. GG gets called by 33, and we are going to a 3rd match.
LGD looking a lot cleaner this game. A couple of mistakes losing to tier 3, but honestly in the end we kind of knew that they weren't even going to lose a shrine based off of that because they were so far ahead at that point.
That's true. All right. NiP, couple of seconds, and the final choice. I think it just feels easier for LGD with their frontliners can charge at him. DP kind of charges at him.
Oh, nice toss back up top.
Get tossed back. Actually some pretty big return damage onto Ace, but he will get that flame guard off. X-Nova trying desperately to survive, but first blood could be drawn. Tiny with the final punch will bring her down.
Between her and the enemies, and she's able to poke and prod and throw double crystal novas. She enables aggression really easily, whereas when you're in the safe lane, like, a lot of time, your carry player is just like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna hit creeps. And there you go, Ace.
He wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash there, Trent.
Yeah. a bit too far forward. And, well, likewise, geez, NiP losing...
Back. Let's check in on the mid lane. Lina versus DB, pretty much a farm fest here, at least until level 6s come out. You'd expect that to be a relatively boring lane.
Yeah. Probably a slight edge for the Lina over time, because you imagine the DP is probably faring out a little bit more regen than the Lina is.
Yep, definitely. I think Lina probably has more kill potential also.
Especially when you hit 6. And Soxa is trying to help facilitate that here. Only level 2, but coming mid, and now he walks into vision, but it's too late for XM. The long walk back from Fada. Can't get the reach, so he has to opt for the creep wave instead.
XM. Oh, he sidestepped. Spirit Siphon is going to give him a little bit. He'll be okay. PPD died while we Doom just trying to recover right now.
Fada diving a bit here in the mid lane. Both of them having the raindrops, and Soxa coming through. But there is a Radiant Observer where they just spotted Soxa.
Up top, Ace going to be in some trouble again. Slardar has the bash right after the freeze. But a big rotation, both supports on the way. Soxa with a toss into the tower. That will punish Chalice.
Let's Morphling just farm permanently. Never cares about creep damage.
And Slardar, conversely, he might actually be going for it. I thought he was going to go
the Doom bottom,
he's got phase boots queued up. Ooh, down bottom, yep. Dive, FY going to fall first.
They were so close. Crystal Nova.
Yep.
That's rather irritating. And even just level 1, right? Like the 1-1-2 build here from X Nova. So just holding the lane, not feeding, and helping both of your, or all your other heroes. Disarm on the Fada catches the LSA here, though.
Probably a dead Pango, and yes, indeed. Avalanche from Soxa.
Forcing Ame to morph strength here.
Regeneration.
Playing some mind games. Up top, Slardar. Bash, follow-up crush onto Ace, but no
Fada
Crystal Maiden.
TP'd. He's baiting this.
Yeah, instead there's 3 enemy heroes top, and they're going to try to push mid instead. Ace dueling it out with Chalice. Now the 3-on-1. Caught by the chains means they miss the LSA, and he finds a little gap in the trees. He jukes the Lina, connects to the stun, and now Ame's here. Morphs into Fada, connects with a Dragon Slave, tanks the Laguna, and he gets destroyed. Fada.
Oh no, don't die now.
Now back towards mid. They're going to jump in onto the Tiny. Pango from behind the lines. XM with the Spirit Siphon still has the ultimate deployed. They will find a kill there, but more TPs on the way. 33 has the Doom off cooldown, but no mana. Will just try to chase down X Nova, but getting slowed into oblivion. This CM maybe hard pressed to survive, but a Pango inbound. She's looking for some help, but the neutrals won't be there.
Free line for that last crush was so sick. And then Ame just shows up and feeds. A little disappointing, I'm sure, for the Slider who thought he was making big plays.
Yeah, once again, a little setup onto Ace, but Fada, he knows what's going to happen here.
Oh no, the Laguna! It's 1 second away! Alright, he went back in.
There you go. Okay. Easy kill. Bounty's coming out. Looks like it'll be 3-1 the other way, with NiP securing the advantage. Now back in the bottom lane. 33 on the hunt. Does have a Doom here, but a little more conservative. Has inspired this just like value Gloves of Haste meta.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? We got another roll here through Peter. Looking for someone a little more valuable, though, but not going to find it. So, comes back for round 2, and Ame will take the kill. Even if you don't kill the tower, like, this is just such low commitment. The only thing is this Doom play from 3-3. Hello!
There it is. Chalice does get a stun on Ace as he TPs in. DP, I think, done for no matter what. Definitely with that next auto attack. They will get the chill on Chalice in the back line. And 33 will tier 1 tower to go down. Ame trying to split push in the top lane, but I don't know if he'll be able to finish off this tower.
What's he at? 700 HP.
Uh-oh.
His pace. There is still the opportunities for LGD to just bounce back into this game by getting the Roche because they have the Slider. And now Soxa going to roll back there.
Hey there, Tiny. FY finding that glorious spot.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. This is a like no-brainer Lincoln's game, right? Bane, Doom, Lina.
Yeah.
Don't really have a choice, it feels like.
And especially with the Midas, it feels a little less scary to farm it. But we'll see initiation. Slardar tanks the Laguna Blade. Not really that close to even going down. He's still in pursuit. They want PPD. Turns for Brain Sap, and it will be the end of it. NiP, though, they turn and they bring down Chalice. PPD uses the buyback. TP's into that tier 1 that's still standing. X-Nova stuck in the trees, but uses it for an opportunity to get off a decent ultimate. The Avalanche just barely falls short. They have an idea of where he is. They found him, but can they actually kill him?
They're trying to get a Blink Dagger on Chalice, so I kind of say that was more favored to the side of NiP, especially if they keep this aggression going right onto FY.
Looks like another great pick. Ace gets credit for that one. That's
Mana for it. I guess with a CM and if he takes the Mana Regen talent, it'll work out.
yeah. Speaking of CM, caught by a nightmare. Sentries, like you just put a sentry up top there, baiting them into thinking that you put it up.
He's ulting to D-Ward.
And ulting right into the hands of Peter Pan Dam. Chalice, though, he jumps in. I don't know if they actually want to commit to this. PSG.LGD do catch the Tiny off on the other side. DP with Exorcism deployed. Looks like they'll find Fada as well. It's a great reaction, and they go 2 for 1.
Tools from his, like even a second crush and like Guardian Sprint and stuff, but if you don't take the duration, I don't think you're taking the copy allies.
Yep. Chalice gets caught in the mid, and I mean, they can kill this very quickly. Even if NiP know about it, and it seems they do, Sox is going to walk over. He throws the branch, goes, guys, Roche is dead. Yep, I think we let that go. Okay, secured. Ame with an Aegis. Now in the mid, a little lag spike there, but Bane gets caught. He'll be the first to go down. Lina with a Laguna Blade onto Slardar. Follow-up is enough from Soxa, but they are going to pay dearly for this. Soxa falls. Fada shortly after. A 1 for 3. A double for the DP. PSG getting everything they want out of this, and even more. Ame jumps forward. He morphs the Ember Spirit and sets up a triple kill for the Death Prophet.
The scouting with the body here. But you can see this tower's going out quick. They have brought back FY though, so this says that they want to take this. So yeah, back comes LGD. They're looking for a fight. They might get both supports here if they see Peter.
Tiny gets obliterated.
Obviously, they lost all their outer towers, but the fact that they held high ground against that Age is pretty good. There we go.
FY, he charges in first. It's a good silence on 2 to force out the BKBs pretty early, but Slardar gets completely countered as such. It's not the way LGD wanted to start this fight, and they're going to try to back out, but Chalice buys back. Maybe they can reset. Mech used by Pangolier. Now, if he gets brought down, XM with the Exorcism on, as well as the BKB, trying to do what damage he can. Now it's NiP that are in retreat.
They're just invising out, though. Like, Peter's going to die, but Zoom popped the Shadow Blade, Lina popped the Shadow Blade, and they just got out. And then he buys back, and then they just run. Like, all right, good stuff.
Ooh, Tiny going to get caught, though. Soxa left all alone here.
Not so good.
Going to be a freebie.
He did get both bounties, though. We can give him that, at least.
Bottom, Ame. They've got the double Shadow Blades. They break the Lincolns, and they should have plenty of damage here. Actually, no mana for the Laguna, but right clicks will be more than sufficient. Roche Pit falling very quickly. This worked very well for LGD last time. And NiP in the neighborhood, eerily similar to last time. Soxa with the tree throw. They're nearby. Still the Exorcism on. NiP trying to get out, but some of them are going to get left behind. PPD caught in the trees. BKB from Fada stops the crush, but Chalice wants to pursue. They only get 1. But it's just like last time, LGD.
So this Roche is really causing problems for NiP this game, because it just makes every fight so difficult.
33, gonna get caught looking at bounty runes here. They've got Dust, he forces out his BKB, but Slardar had a bash of the deep. Maybe he can grab another one. Corrosive Haze to squish him up even more. And this BKB Doombringer will be out of options, finished off as he tries to make it into the fog.
Wave. He skipped over that ward that was down there. And so X-Nova is lurking. He wants this. He's like, yo, guys, come on. Don't kill this guy. But they're chasing Ace in the mid lane instead. He still has BKB, so he should not die.
Oh. That's not...
Oh, glad you caught that. Bottom lane.
Sox gonna get caught here, but I think X-Nova might have this.
Let it go.
Breezing under the tower. More tower shots. CM, do you have the damage here? He's going to have cooldowns up soon. And he's just going to TP out. Okay, so enough of that. Song and Dance mid lane. Barracks are being taken. Buyback used by the Ember Spirit. PSG.LGD doing crippling damage here. Bottom tier 3 down. Exorcism still at about a third duration, but DP almost popped. No, the cheese. She survives. Now Saksa falls. Ame on a killing spree, and they're hungry for more. They're going to bring this Doombringer down low, but 33 with the BKB will survive. Barracks also still standing, but this Pango jumps in for more. Fada BKB has to head back, and now the damage. PPD gets blown up. 33 going to get brought down as Ame gets turned into Tiny. Buybacks being used if they've got him, but it's a triple kill for the Morphling. Yes, the Slardar falls. They're running low on resources, and I think LGD will start to sound the retreat. Maybe not. Trying to focus the Barracks. X-Nova gets pulled back in. BKB used by Ace. I don't think they're going to be able to finish off this lane.
He still has Satanic. As well as the Aegis. This is one of the strangest ways I've seen a game go.
Ame might still be okay here. Even without the Aegis, they're struggling to kill him. It's a 3-hero silence. They might turn and actually fight this. He's got another morph. He's turned into the Ember Spirit now. Saksa doing everything he can. Lina finally catches him with an LSA. No mana for Laguna. That probably could have been the Aegis right there. But they're just so low on resources, they can't make it happen. They clip him with another stun. Finally, the Aegis gets used. TP out for Fada right away. He knows. These two, okay, it's 3 actually. XM still nearby, just trying to drop silences. Fada rejoins the party. He's got the ultimate now. They should finally be able to finish off this Ame. Laguna should do it if they can get him within threshold. Still 1500 HP. They break the Lincolns again. Waveform once more. This guy is unkillable. Where are his damn teammates? They're on their way back in. It's FY. He's rejoining this party. He's trying to roll, but he gets tossed up. Doom now used on Ame, and they'll finish him off. Finally, the raid boss has fallen, but he didn't drop any loot. FY trying to make it away, and the Rolling Thunder should be sufficient.
It's 40-minute bounty runes, so LGD are smoking up. They're heading in. A haste rune. They want to come down for that? Nope.
They do not dare. BKB used by Chalice. Maybe a little early, but allows the setup onto Bane. The rest of NiP.
And it goes for the 30% lifesteal now on the Slardar. This game might not make it till nighttime, so I can't really blame him.
Oh, 33 gets caught. He tried to cut the creep wave. Went for the TP, but Slardar got him just in time. And now Doom is going to pay for this. He tried to Shadow Blade away, but they've got detection. Mindlessness of Death Prophet. So easy for PSG.LGD to siege this with pretty low risk. You know, they're just saying, hey guys, jump on the DP. Just go for it. See how that works out for you. BKB popped by Chalice, Ame as well as they jump in. Fada, Magic Immune joining the party, but the Barracks get destroyed by the Ghosties. I think LGD will just back out this time. Not going to linger around.
That gave them all. It doesn't look so good, so he just bounces away. Well, XM, ooh, what a blink. Jeez.
Spidey senses are tingling, and now he is on the run, flipped by the Shivas, but they're going to turn on to Lina. She gets silenced. Slowed down by the Spirit Siphon. BKB on for DP. XM in the front lines here. 33 also with a BKB on, kind of rejoining the fray. Very spread out fight now for NiP, and I don't think it's working in their favor. They've lost one, soon to be 2, nowhere for PPD to go, and the rest do head back.
I don't know, it feels like they just don't have the damage.
Yeah.
Like this Ember, the Mjolnir, and the Radiance, all this magic damage does not feel like enough.
A lot of damage out onto the DP, but not enough for a kill. 3,200 hit points. She is not an easy target. Now there's no Laguna Blade for 40. They're going to dive past the tier 3s into the tier 4s. The Ember Spirit gets brought down by Ame. Tiny going to follow suit, and NiP pushed back to the well. There it is, as the good game is called. LGD take the first series of the day here in group number B. Group letter B, 2-1.
Pretty dominant performance game 1 out. It felt like NiP, like even if they were a little bit